I'm Neil Stafford from the Successful Membership Site Owner Facebook group and the trainingvault.com. If you're not in the Facebook group, why not? It's free. It's full of people who have membership sites and are looking to grow and scale them. Search in Facebook, the Successful Membership Site Owner, click to join, and we look forward to seeing you in there, helping you grow your business as well. Now, this video came about, bit of a double-edged sword really, and two things converged to make me think about this a little bit more. So somebody said to me, he goes, "You're like the membership marketing secret weapon," and it was taken as a compliment, but it was also from somebody who I'm working with who up until about probably 3 months ago had never come across me. Now, to put into context, I've been selling online since 1998. I've been helping people grow their online business since December 2000 and working specifically with membership site owners over the last few years. And yet this person has only just found me. Now, one of the things I am guilty of, okay, is sometimes not marketing myself hard enough. Now, the reason I am guilty of that is because I do have my own membership sites in niche markets who are running to this day and who provide a decent living, shall we say. For those who are in boardroom or mastermind, we get to see behind the scenes. I show you my numbers. I always say, yeah, I'm not going to starve. But what that means is I am not reliant on just the coaching or working with membership site owners, which is a great place to be in. However, that really was a little bit of a kick up the behind, shall we say, when somebody says you're the membership marketing best kept secret. Now, the second thing that made me really think about this, about how present, how noticeable, how visible you are in your market, is something that was said in a Facebook group the other day, and it was a post, and somebody had just found Dan Kennedy. Now, if you don't know who Dan Kennedy is, this will resonate with you. Dan is considered one of the grand masters in marketing who was still around. It was a close call a couple of years back where he wasn't going to be around, but he's still around now. He's somebody I've known and followed and used his material since about 2003. I've been in Dan's masterminds with Bill Glazer, and I make no bones about it. I can attribute millions in revenue, not profit, in revenue, over the years to what Dan has taught and Bill has taught in the marketing. But this person, let me show you. If I took a screenshot, so let me share my screen. There we go. So you can see that. I may have to turn my video off for you to see that. There we go. This is the post. I just discovered Dan Kennedy 2 days ago and joined this group. I'm so excited and grateful for what I'm going to learn, accomplish, and I want to say thank you in advance for everything in this group. Now, I checked out this person. This person wasn't somebody in the 20s. This person was in the 40s. Although somebody called me ageist the other day because I said somebody in the 40s isn't young. Well, they're not as young as 20s, are they? So I'm older than 40, so I can say that. But this got me thinking, because Dan is prolific in what he does. So this person, I've been in business for a while. I checked out their sites, etc. So even somebody like Dan with such prolific back catalogue of work, of marketing, people are still finding him. So this should be a lesson to us all, that if we think we are marketing too much in our market, or not telling our story too much, or repeating ourselves, we're not, because there are always new people entering the market, and you'll never ever be able to reach everyone who's an ideal prospect. So what this got me thinking about as well is, if I just move this over here, and it's something where if I do this and let's do a square, shall we, for this exercise. That's squarish. Normal squares and quadrants. So if we think about it, let's see on this axis, highly visible. Yeah, so where are you? And on this one, let's call this great at what you do. So you can read that. That says great at what you do. So highly visible. So on the left-hand side, you're not visible. On the right-hand side, you're highly visible in your market. And going up on the vertical, you're not great at what you do, and you're an expert. You're the grand master at what you do up here. So let's think about this. If you're in this bottom one here, okay, so that means you're not great at what you do and you're not highly visible. Well, two choices really. You either change what you do or you get to work improving. So if you've come into a market going, yeah, I'm going to sell products in this market, I'm going to start a membership site in this market, I'm going to coach in this market, but hey, you're not good at what you do and you're not highly visible. Listen, something has got to change. Now, the opposite of that is, let's go up here. Let's go the square above. Now here, you are an expert at what you do. You know, you're really, really good at what you do, but you're not highly visible. In fact, you're lost among other people in your market who do similar things. Remember, nobody's the same as you. You want to launch a membership site? Yeah, you're great at what you do, but you're not visible. Therefore, you're not appreciated, are you? You're not appreciated. You'll probably compete on price. You'll certainly be undercharging for your membership site, and you're scratching around. You know, people will come into your world, will join, you know, they'll stumble across you, so you'll certainly go feast and famine, won't you? So let's change tracks. Let's go to the bottom right over here. So this way you are highly visible, but you're not really good at what you do. Now, that in our world, that means you're great at marketing and poor at delivery. People join your membership site and go, what on earth? Yeah, so here we go. You're great at marketing, but poor delivery. And I'm sure we've all come across people like that where they seem to be everywhere, seem to talk a good game, but when you see behind the scenes or you join their membership site or you buy their products, you think, what on earth is happening here? So you definitely need to get better. Whoever's in, I'm sure you're not, but whoever might be in this. But as a membership site owner, you know, this equals poor retention. You know, you can market the heck out of your membership site, but nobody stays around. You can get people in, nobody stays. You get poor feedback. You get low ratings, and you have like a revolving door. You know, people come in and then they leave, or what I like to call, and remember, I am no artist, you've got a bucket with holes in. So you can bring people in the top here, but they just, you know, spurt out and fall out very quickly. So you're forever running that hamster wheel of bringing people in. Now, ideally, in a perfect world, you know, you should be good to great at what you do, and you be highly visible in your market. So your marketing makes you highly visible. You are, you know, you do great work. You've got a fantastic membership site. People come in, they stay, they love what you do. You've got a fantastic community. You attract new members with ease. And more importantly, you keep your members, longer. So I hope that makes some sort of sense. Let me bring that back on here. And I really, that's covering everything in my end there. So I really want to tell you that if you look on the left here where I left the screenshot of the Facebook group, you're Dan Kennedy. I use Dan as an example because, you know, I found him, discovered in 2003, got by Yannick Silver, introduced him by Yannick Silver, those who remember Yannick. And he was going for donkey's years before that, you know, in the 70s and 80s. And I discovered in 2003, he's still going to this day. What Dan has forgotten about marketing on and offline, you know, a lot of the so-called pop-up experts today haven't even discovered yet. And this person who was in business for a while, is in his 40s, where I could gather, you know, had only just found Dan. So what I want you to do is have a look here on the grid and be honest with yourself. You don't need to send it in to me. Be honest with yourself. where are you on this great at what you do and highly visible access? And if you're great at what you do, but not visible, and you're not getting regular members joining your site, you're not getting people who come across and buy your products, then start to have a look at the marketing you do and how visible you can be in your market. Now, if you're getting people joining your site, but they're not sticking around, it could be one of two reasons. If you are great at what you do and they're not sticking around, then there's a retention problem there. It could be a targeting problem, the people you're bringing in, or it could be that you are over teaching in your membership site. Yeah, more value doesn't equal longer retention. We talk about that a lot in the programs and the masterminds that I run for membership site owners. And it's a big mistake a lot of people do. They think, I'll give more stuff, more value, they'll stay around. No, that actually can do damage. Okay, so, but if you aren't great at what you do, but you're great at marketing, yeah, so you've put a promise out there, you can market the heck out of it, but when they join your site, they go, no, not really. You will have that revolving door and that leaky bucket as well. We should all be aiming for the top right, getting better at what we do every day and getting better at putting ourselves into the market and making ourselves visible to our ideal prospects. So my challenge to you is, right, what can we do over the next 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks? So if you've been in my world a while, you'll know that I use a 6-week sprint and a 2-week cool down. The 2-week cool down, so it's an 8-week period, but we set the targets, we set out what we're going to do, we go at it for 6 weeks, then we have a cool down for 2 weeks where we reflect, refresh, rest, and plan for the next 6-week sprint. So my challenge to you, what are you going to do over the next 6 weeks to make yourself more visible in your market? So you move from any of those other quadrants and start to move yourself up to the top right. I hope that makes sense. And if you'd like some more information, if you'd like my help and support for you to grow your membership business, then we do have different programs to help you do that. We have our More Members for people who have, at the moment, less than 10K a month, or you're not having consistent new members join on a regular basis. The More Members program will help you get more members and help you keep more members as well. And then for people who run membership businesses with a turnover over 300K per year, pounds, euros, yens, whatever yours is, then we have our membership boardroom. If you'd like some more information on that, if it's More Members, just comment below More Members or send me a message saying More Members. And if you're interested in boardroom, again, just comment boardroom or send me a private message with the word boardroom and I'll send you all the details. Until next time, I'll speak to you soon.